Welcome to Safe Again, a mind, body, soul reset for the fat and tired. Module 1, Rethink Weight Loss. It's not just about willpower. Hey there, beautiful human. Thank you so much for being here. Let's be clear from the start. This is a course about weight loss, but not the kind you've done before. We're not counting calories, punishing the body, or relying on sheer willpower to drag ourselves through. This is a reset, a mind, body, soul shift for people who are exhausted from trying everything and still feeling stuck. Now, here's the truth that most diets won't tell you. Obesity has a lower long-term recovery rate than most cancers. That's not a scare tactic, it's research. Only about 5% of people with obesity manage to lose weight and keep it off. Why? Because obesity often functions like an addiction, just as hard to overcome as drugs, cigarettes, if not harder. So if you've struggled, relapsed, or felt like a failure, it's not your fault. You're not broken. You're just up against something deep, complex, powerful, and you deserve support that honors that. That's what this course is here to offer, a gentler, smarter, more soulful way to come home to your body. I'm Julie and I'll be guiding you through today's session. We'll run for about 30 minutes, so get comfy. Keep your camera on or off, grab some water, take breaks. Whenever you need, this space is yours. As a wise woman once said, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect your genes to fit better. That's called miracles, and I'm not qualified to perform those. Today we're not chasing miracles. We're beginning real change, looking at the unconscious patterns, emotional loops, and quiet addictions that have kept you stuck. We're gently unhooking from them. And yes, hypnosis is a part of this, because when we work with the mind, not against it, healing becomes possible. Let's begin this beautiful shift. Alright, before we start today's module, I want to share with you a story. It's about a group of trolls, but not the kind that live under bridges. No, these were Instagram trolls. The kind who are always lurking, live streaming and judging other people's bodies like they've got nothing better to do. One evening, Timmy was scrolling through his feed when he decided to go live. The moment the stream started, he was all in, sitting on his couch, pizza in hand, with a grin that screamed, "I've got something to say." He angled his phone towards a group of women walking by on the street. "Oh, look at this," Timmy chuckled. "She's got some love handles. After lunch, classic." He took a bite of his pizza and waited for the comments section to blow up. It did. LMAO, one commenter typed, "So true." Meanwhile, Tanya, another troll, was live too. She had the same energy, nothing like sitting behind a screen feeling all powerful. She zoomed in on a woman who was just going about her day wearing jeans. The woman swung her bag over her shoulder and oops, her shirt rode up a little too high. Tanya grinned. "Look at that, men with women's asses," she laughed, eyes sparkling with pride as her followers piled in with comments, "LOL, epic," and "she's got no idea." But here's the kicker, these trolls were completely blind to the bigger picture. They were so busy pointing out every little thing that wasn't perfect about the people around them, they missed the fact that they were stuck too. They were trapped in a cycle of insecurity, just like the people they were judging. Let's switch gears for a moment. Meet Sarah. She was scrolling through Instagram late one night. Sound familiar? She clicked on a post about fitness influencer, talking about a new diet plan. Sarah, feeling like she had tried every diet on the planet, started reading with interest. This one was different, they said. It was the answer, finally. But as she read through the plan, low carb, keto, intermittent fasting, no dairy, lots of protein, low sugar, work out every day, meditate twice a week, Sarah felt a pit forming in her stomach. She didn't know what to try anymore. The advice was conflicting. One influencer swore by this, another said the exact opposite. It was like chasing a moving target. Why is this so hard? Sarah muttered to herself, "Every time I try, I fail." She had tried everything, weight loss programs, quick fixes, even taking diet pills for a while. Each time she felt like she was climbing a mountain, only to slide back down again when the weight came back. It wasn't the physical effort, it was the emotional toll that really hit. She was convinced that fixing her weight was key to everything in her life. Her career, her self-worth, her relationships. If I could just lose weight, Sarah thought, I'd feel better, I'll be happy, I'll be perfect. But every plan left her more frustrated. She couldn't seem to make it stick. Cravings were real, the emotional stress from her job, it was like a constant weight pushing her down. And on the days When things felt better, she'd eat salad for lunch, but by 3 p.m., a massive chocolate bar was calling her name. Why is this happening? She asked, guilty. Why is this happening? She'd ask. Her emotions, out of control, kept swaying her decisions and her motivation. And then there was Paul, next up. Paul had tried all the workout programs, the ones with flashy promises, six-pack abs. He had the accountability partners, the strict diet plans, 5 a.m. gym sessions, but after a few weeks he always seemed to fall off track. His resolve, he would disappear the moment he saw his friends posting about the latest food trend. He realised that even with all this structure, he never felt fully in control. It was as if the plan had come from someone else. He needed someone else to push him, someone to hold him accountable for every single bite. And without that, he just couldn't do it, he told himself. I can't lose weight unless someone tells me exactly how to do it step by step. I can't trust myself. He was giving all the control to others, completely outside of himself. It wasn't just the external push though. Deep down, he couldn't shake the feeling that this was the one, maybe this time this plan would work. But after every attempt, that little voice crept in, the one that whispered, "It'll never work for you, Paul." His past failures haunted him, the ones where he lost the weight, only to gain it back even faster. There was no real lasting change. At some point, all of them, Timmy, Tanya, Sarah, Paul, had a moment where they realised something important. They were stuck in the same cycle, the cycle of self-doubt, external validation, emotional responses that kept them from reaching their goals. They were looking for answers outside themselves, trying every new trend and plan, hoping that this time it would be different, but deep down they weren't tackling the real issue, themselves. True transformation happens when we step inside, when we get clear about what we really need and stop listening to the noise around us. It starts with self-compassion, patience, and understanding that we are already enough. No plan or person's going to fix everything for us. We have to do the inner work. So as we dive into today's module, I want you to remember, you don't need to be stuck in an endless cycle. This space is for you to listen to your body, trust your instincts, and take steps towards true, lasting change. Today, we start moving away from the chaos of the trolls, the quick fixes, and the external noise into a space of personal growth and self-love. Let's do this. Why am I even talking to you about this? Because you're smart, capable, and know what to do, but something still isn't clicking because no one ever told you that your cravings and energy crashes or struggles with consistency aren't personal flaws. They're your body's natural response to stress, restriction, and survival mode. And maybe deep down you're wondering, why does this feel so hard when I thought I should have had it all figured out by now? What are we really talking about here? Not all weight loss advice comes from the same lens. There are many kinds of experts in the wellness world, and they each see the body a little differently. Some focus on calories in versus calories out, the classic model most of us grew up with. Others prioritize hormones like insulin and cortisol, saying fat loss is about managing stress and blood sugar, not willpower. And then there's the energy medicine perspective. These experts look at the body through a lens of cellular energy, voltage, and oxygenation. Here's a simplified version of how they explain it. Inside every cell, there's a rechargeable battery system called ATP or ADP. When your body has enough oxygen, it can turn fat into energy very efficiently, like a car getting 38 miles to the gallon. This is done through the Krebs cycle, which produces up to 38 molecules of ATP, your cell's energy currency, from that just one unit of fat. But if your cells are low on oxygen, that number drops to just 2 molecules of ATP per fat unit. Suddenly your metabolism becomes inefficient, more like a car running on fumes, getting 2 miles to the gallon. Low oxygen, low voltage in the cells don't just slow down your metabolism. According to this model, it can also trigger inflammation, pain, and even activate harmful microbes in your body that normally stay quiet. In this view, weight gain or difficulty losing weight isn't about food, it's about cellular energy, oxygen, and whether your body is operating in survival mode or repair mode. This helps explains why a one-size-fits-all advice doesn't work. You might be doing everything right, feel exhausted or stuck. Your cells may literally not have enough energy to burn the fuel efficiently. So part of this journey is learning how to tune in to what kind of support your body really needs. Is it more oxygen in your diet with raw fruit and vegetables? Or doing some deep breathing, better sleep, nervous system regulation, blood sugar balance? It's all connected, and here's a kicker. Your thoughts and emotions play a role in this too. Chronic stress, self-criticism, and feeling unsafe can all lower cellular oxygen and voltage, just like a drained battery, which means mindset isn't just fluff, it's part of your biology. That's why some people notice big shifts when they eat more raw fruit and vegetables. Raw fruits and vegetables are rich in oxygen and enzymes, which can help boost blood sugar energy production. In this view, eating raw isn't just about nutrients, it's about oxygenating your body from the inside out. About me, as a life coach holding a professional certificate of clinical hypnotherapy and psychotherapy and a master practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming, I work with the mind and subconscious to help you unlock your true potential. Your mind has the power to shape your experience of life, your health, your habits. The way you think about your well-being can directly impact your physical state. That's why it's so important to seek guidance from qualified professionals who can tailor advice and strategies specifically for you, whether it's your doctor, therapist, or other licensed experts. They consider your personal journey and provide a science-backed, holistic approach to your well-being. Unfortunately, online advice often lacks this crucial personalized touch. While anyone can post what worked for them, it might not be relevant to your situation. Medical advice is grounded in experience, research and expertise, but not all advice you find online will come with that same level of credibility. So before you take on someone else's advice, ask yourself, can I trust this source? Is there science or research backing up what they're saying? Because you deserve to feel fabulous. Weight loss has a pattern. When it comes to weight loss, many people find themselves stuck in a cycle of frustration and confusion. You might hear yourself saying things like, I just can't lose weight or keep it off no matter what I try. Intolerance for ambiguity. It's so frustrating with all the conflicting advice out there. I don't even know which path to take. Global necessity. I feel like losing weight is the key to fixing everything wrong in my life. Negative expectancy. Honestly, I doubt any weight loss plan will actually work for me given how many times I've failed before. External locus of control. I feel like I need someone else to push me and keep me accountable, otherwise I won't stick to it. Emotional frame. My emotions totally affect my eating habits and motivation. It's hard to stay on track. Present orientation. I get so caught up in my cravings and how I'm feeling right now, I can't stick to any long-term plan. It's easy to get stuck in these patterns, but here's the good news. You deserve to break free from this cycle. You don't have to keep feeling trapped by these weight loss struggles. When you unlock the deeper reasons behind these patterns, you can step into a place where you never have to think about weight loss again. It's all about shifting your mindset, reclaiming control, and finding a path that works for you, one that feels empowering and sustainable. How your subconscious mind works. Let's dive into how your subconscious mind is quietly running the show. Right now, you're breathing, blinking, and probably not even thinking about it. It's just happening. And you know what? If we sit here and think about something simple like a cute pair of high heels, popcorn, or maybe a juicy burger with extra cheese, guess what? We're all going to end up buying them. Now imagine if we thought about these things, just these things, 24/7 for an entire year. What would happen? We'll all end up with way too many shoes. Seriously, it would be like we're preparing for a foot fashion show, and honestly, that would be a little strange. But here's where it gets interesting. Your brain is pretty amazing. It's programmed to respond to your environment. So if you start having memories about all those shoes you just bought, your midbrain sends a message to your body to produce the chemicals that go with the feeling of owning way too many shoes. Once that signal reaches the pituitary gland, it sets off a whole chain reaction. kind of like the fight or flight response. The pituitary and hypothalamus work together, cooking up some peptides that match the emotional experience of owning too many shoes. These peptides are then released into the bloodstream and start making their way through the body. Since you've been buying shoes non-stop for an entire year in this little thought experiment, your body is now full of receptor sites, all designed to attract those shoe ownership chemicals. And guess what? You've now got a loop of emotions. And you don't even have to think about it. It's just part of your subconscious, just like breathing or blinking. Pretty cool, right? Your mind and body are doing their thing. They've got your back, even when it feels like it's been running on autopilot. And when you feed your mind the good stuff, it processes it all through your system, making you feel more like the fabulous person that you are. You didn't ask to feel fat and tired, but the same system is at play, looping and reinforcing things that have stuck with you. If you're wondering, why do I feel this way when I should be fine by now? Well, we've all bought a lot of shoes, and there are plenty of receptor sites in your body, and your brain keeps repeating the pattern, even if it's not helping you anymore. As Earl Nightingale said in The Strangest Secret, the human mind is much like the farmer's land. The land gives the farmer a choice. He may plant whatever he chooses. The land doesn't care what is planted. It's up to the farmer to decide. The mind, like the land, will return whatever you plant. If you plant corn, you get corn. If you plant nightshade, you get nightshade. It's the same with our minds. We can plant success, failure, good, evil, confusion, or clarity, but what we plant is what we get back. How to start shifting it. I invite you now to join me. We can begin to shift this with a guided hypnosis track. Transform your body, unlock your inner geometry. This session gently rewires your subconscious, reminding your nervous system that it's okay to relax. In time, you'll notice subtle changes. Maybe you'll feel lighter, more grounded, and more in control of your emotional responses. It's about planting the right seeds and allowing your mind and body to respond in a healthier way. You are safe now. You are healing. The future's bright. So if you're in, let's begin. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Let the air fill your lungs and exhale, releasing any tension. And with each breath, you're becoming more present, more relaxed. Now, as you focus on your breath, let's talk about something important. I wonder if you've already begun to notice whether your body has started to soften into this space, as if some deeper part of you already understands how to align, how to unwind. There are those moments when someone just breathes and their whole body seems to settle without effort, without needing to do anything, just a breath that unlocks something ancient, something stored in the geometry of the body. You may begin to feel that now. Maybe it will come later as you allow yourself to become more aware of how the body begins to shift when the mind is finally quiet. I knew someone once who found that the more they relaxed, the more they discovered a sense of internal geometry, as if the body remembered the blueprint of balance and flow. You might begin to notice whether your spine begins to lengthen slightly, as if it's floating upward, just a little more space between the vertebrae, and the shoulders may soften now, or in a moment you can allow yourself to feel the shape of your breath, how it moves through you like light through stained glass, revealing your own sacred architecture. And as your breathing deepens, you may find your awareness drawing inward into the quiet corners of your being, where alignment happens without needing to try. Some people find as their body becomes still, their thoughts begin to echo less, until only feeling remains, and you can experience the sensation of muscles letting go of holding, of your joints unlocking places where effort once lived. And you don't need to know how it's happening, only that it is. And later you might stretch or walk and notice that something inside feels clearer, a little more connected, as if the angles and curves of your body have come home to themselves. You may be surprised by how natural it feels to return to your own inner geometry, to move from a place of deep alignment without needing to control anything. You know it, and I know it. We all understand the need to shape up, to feel our best, and to get our bodies in motion. But here's the thing, we often let ourselves get trapped in cycles, habits that don't serve us, like indulging in comfort food, making excuses to skip going for a walk, They start feeling like they're calling the shots. But is that really the life you want? Is that how you want to see yourself in the long run? Right now, I want you to picture yourself light, free, and confident. What does that look like to you? What would it feel like to live in your healthiest body? You know what needs to be done, but sometimes it feels like the food got the best of you. You eat not when you're hungry, finding comfort in those cravings. You promise exercise, but that motivation slips away. But my friend, this moment is the one where things start to change. Take a breath and relax into this idea. Your body is already beautiful. You've always known the importance of shaping up, of feeling good in your own skin. Now you're ready to make it happen. Picture the elegance of ballet. Every graceful move, the poised steps, the calculated perfection of it all. Ballet isn't just about the body, it's about precision, form and flow. You know that when you dance, every movement feels intentional. Every stretch feels like it's shaping something deeper inside you. And guess what? That's the same approach you can bring in to shaping up your life. In ballet, it's all about perfect proportions, balance and symmetry. You know what? Your body already follows those principles, the golden ratio, nature's secret code for perfection. It shows up all over you, the distance between your nose and lips, the length of your arms, even the curve of your body. All of these proportions are naturally in harmony. And when you embrace this, you step into your own divine geometry. You're already perfect, just as you are. Now let's talk about those cycles, the ones where you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, or when you crave food that don't nurture you. It's time to break that pattern. Think of it as stepping off the treadmill of self-sabotage, where the cycle of guilt and comfort leads nowhere. It's time to make a new choice, a choice that brings you closer to the balanced, healthier version of you that's waiting to shine. You've felt it, haven't you? The moment when you knew it was time to change, but the fear of letting go of comfort foods or skipping workouts holds you back. But here's the thing, true comfort isn't found in a bag of chips or another sugary treat. It's found in feeling good, strong and healthy. It's found in making choices that honor your body's natural rhythm and shape. Take a moment to recognize this. Your body, in its all uniqueness, is a reflection of divine geometry. Every cell, every curve, every movement is part of a greater design, just like the perfect shapes in nature, whether it's a sunflower, a honeycomb, or even the spiral of a galaxy. Your body's shape is a masterpiece. It's already perfect in its own way. So as we explore this new path together, you're ready to let go of old habits. You're ready to embrace change, to let go of those unhealthy excuses. You'll find balance in choices, just like the perfect precision of a ballet dancer. You'll choose foods that nourish and energize you. You'll move your body in ways that feel empowering. You might not give up junk food straight away, but you might just find yourself eating a carrot before you eat the Hershey milk chocolate bar. Picture yourself now moving through life with grace, strength, and purpose. Every day, you're becoming the person you've always wanted to be, fit, healthy, in control, and just like a ballerina, you're moving through with precision, grace, and poise, allowing your body to shape itself into its healthiest form. Remember, you're a living, breathing masterpiece. Your body's already perfect, and with each step you take towards healthier choices, you're aligning yourself with the geometry of life. This is your time to shine. Thank you for being fully present, and thank you for showing up for yourself today, allowing the space to open up for healing. You've already begun to shift into a state of inner peace and calm, and it's such a beautiful start. With the gentle guidance of this hypnosis session, you've already started unlocking a deeper, more empowering part of yourself. Right now, with the completion of Module 1, Rethink Weight Loss, it's not just willpower. We stand at the threshold of a transformative journey together. I'm so excited to continue walking alongside you over the next coming days. We will explore 5 powerful modules, each designed to deepen your healing and elevate your sense of self. Module 1, Rethink Weight Loss. It's not just about willpower. Module 2, Spot the Triggers, Shift the Cycle. Module 3, Reset Your Nervous System, Reset Your Cravings. Module 4, Compartmentalize the Overwhelm. Module 5, Rebuild Confidence and Body Trust. As we move forward, know that every step builds on the progress you've made today. Even if you still carry the gentle echoes of today's session, rest assured these modules will guide you deeper into healing. Together we'll help you understand, release, and ultimately transform the challenges you face. You are already on the path to greater freedom, balance, and self-love. Thank you for embracing this sacred moment, stepping forward with courage and openness. Your willingness to embark on this transformative journey is a beautiful act of self-love and self-discovery. I'm truly honored to walk beside you as you continue with this sacred path of growth, healing, and empowerment. Together we'll open doors to new possibilities, and you'll begin to see just how limitless your potential is. This is just the beginning of a profound transformation.